Welcome to Six Sigma Online Certifications. We are on the topic Six Sigma Fundamentals, Lean Foundation and Principles, Part 3. We'll first talk about 5S, the workplace organization. The 5S is the 5 distinct steps of organizing the workplace. The first step is to remove all unnecessary items, which is called as sort, and in Japanese is called as siri. The second step is set in order. That means whatever is necessary is left on the floor. We decide the place for the thing and everything is put in its place. It is in Japanese is also called as siton. The third step called shine. In Japanese it is called as siso, means cleaning for fitness of use. So whatever is important and necessary for us and is in its right place should be clean enough for fitness of use. Fourth step is called standardize. It means the systems and the procedures and the checks which ensure step 1, step 2 and step 3 are sustained and followed over a period of time and are called as standardize or siketsu. Fifth step is to train people on above standards so that the discipline is maintained, and these 5 steps ensure a very nice workplace which will have tools in its place, which will have base marked material in its place, which will have all the material identified in whatever form they are kept, and spick and span in a factory. So this is how a good 5S workplace will look like. It is fundamental tool for lean. The second important tool for lean is visual factory. That means this workplace should speak on its own. What should the workplace speak about? It should speak about the status of material, and information about the material should be very clear. It should talk about the orders which are fulfilled in terms of green, which are not fulfilled but are on time, yellow, and those which are balanced and delayed should be in the red. It should talk about material. It should talk about which material is good, which is to be reworked, and which is to be scrapped, and it is clearly isolated. The visual factory should talk about machine, which machine is running, which is stopped. It should talk about if it is under breakdown or what are the losses on each machine. The visual factory talks about it. It should also talk about the people who are present, who are not, what are the skills which are available, which are not available, and if the skills are not available, what are the precautions taken. The visual factory should talk about what are the methods used in terms of displayed SOPs, work instructions, specifications. So a visual factory is the lean tool number 2, which is very, very critical for implementation of lean. The third is improvements. Lean means continuous improvements. Their improvements are of 2 types. One is Kaizen. Kaizen means improvements done as part of daily work. Team identify improvements, prioritize, discuss, and keep on implementing, but pace or speed of improvement is not important. It is continuity which is more important. But the second type of improvement is called as Kaizen event, also called as Kaikaku, or also popularly known as Kaizen Blitz, which is usually as soon as the improvement opportunity is identified, is because of its huge positive impact or possible negative consequences, the resources are immediately gathered and event is run to implement immediately. Such events are called as Kaikaku or Kaizen Blitz. We'll talk about the fourth tool, which is called as Kanban. Kanban is a method of creating pull on the floor and making exactly what a customer wants. The process goes like this. A customer drops a Kanban card and picks the product for processing into the next stage. The card is picked by the previous process, and along with the product it again replaces in this place, which is called as Kanban unit. This process ensures the continuously making only what is relevant to be made. Another tool which is very, very critical and very, very popular is Pokayoke, or also called as mistake proofing or error proofing. For example, a USB port is made of different shapes so that only the right cable goes into the right port. Same with the electric plugs. Same with the SIM card. SIM card is shaped in such a way that it cannot go in a wrong place. this is the overflow hole. So if water tries to overflow, it will not go around, it will pass through the overflow hole. These are the examples for common life. We can see examples from the industrial life. So as soon as the drilling starts, the lubricants start, cooling fluids start flowing, and as soon as it stops. Therefore, it will never happen that because of heat the drilling goes bad. Same way, the input to the dustbins are designed in such a way that only specific type of waste can be put in the dustbin. So this is error proof. You cannot make mistake. Thank you very much for testing your knowledge on this video or Six Sigma certifications. Visit leandigit.com for more updates about our Six Sigma online certifications. Please subscribe our channel. Thank you very much.